So hello and welcome back, class. So I was discussing your English grammar chapter non-finite verbs, and in this chapter I have discussed the basic terminology in the last class, and in this class I will discuss briefly about its three types. So as I told you in the last class that it has three types, which are what? Try to remember the three types. The first one was gerund. The second one was infinite. And it was the infinitive. And the third one was participle. So in short, I am telling you that what are gerund, infinite and participle. You can simply recognize these three verbs very simply, that gerund has ing form of verbs used as subject. This is gerund. What is infinitive? This is main form of verb used with or without to. This is infinitive. It is main form of verb which is used with or without to. The third one is participle, and participle verb are those form of verb which denotes or keeps changing according to tense. It shows, you can say, it shows tense. That's it. So these are the three forms of verb which I'm gonna discuss now one by one. So note this chart, and then I will start from gerund, which I have discussed in earlier class, but for your revision I will start with gerund. So note it down. So, coming to the first point, first form of verb, which is gerund. So, try to recognize what I have taught you in the last class about gerund. A gerund is nothing but ing form of verbs, and it is used as what? Subject in the sentence. So note down the definition if you have missed this in the last class. It is ing form of verbs used as subject in the sentence. This was about the gerund. If you still want some example, then note down the example now. So you can say, I can take an example like walking is a good exercise. Walking is a good exercise. So note down, this is actually verb in ing form but acting as a subject of the sentence. So this is what I mean to say. So I hope you understood it very well. So moving on to the next form of verb, which is number 2, infinitive. So what is infinitive form of verb? So infinitive form of verb is actually main verb. What it is actually main verb of the sentence, which can be used with to or without to. So it is the main verb of the sentence which can be used with or without to. This is the definition of infinitive. I hope you understood it very well. Note it down, then I will give some examples of infinitive form also. So note it down. So this was the point about infinitive, the definition, how will you recognize the infinitive verb. So write example of infinitive. He wants to eat something. He wants to eat something. Here, eat is a verb, infinitive form of verb, which is used with to. Which is used with to. But it is not necessary that it will always used with to. So another example to clear your doubts. She likes driving. She likes driving. Here, driving is an infinitive verb, but it is not used with to. So, you can clearly say here it is without to, and here with to. All I want to say is an infinitive verb is not always used with to. It can be, or it may be, or it may not be. So this was my point. Moving on to the third form of verb, which is participle. The third form and very important form, which is third one, participle. So what are participle? When it comes to participle, then participle form of verbs denotes present participle or past participle. So note it down. Participle form of verbs denotes or shows the different tenses, the different forms of tenses. Either it is in perfect or it is in present. If it is in present, then there will be a present participle. It will be in perfect, then it will be in past participle form. This is the point I want to clear. Note it some definitions so it will be more clear to you. Ram goes to school. This is the present participle. Similarly, another example. Ram bought some apples. This is past participle. So here goes denotes present participle, and here this form of verb denotes past participle. This is the point I want to clear. So note it down. Then some more thing about participle. Note it down first. So when it comes to participle form of verb, it has actually two forms. Present participle and the other is past participle. Like I have given the example of both just now, so you can recognize which one is present and which one is past. It is past form of verbs, it is present form of verbs, that's it. So the last thing about non-finite verbs is infinitives and its two parts. Note it down. So the last topic about this chapter is infinitives. Infinitives. So what to discuss in infinitive? There are two types of infinitive which we are going to discuss: bare infinitive and full infinitives. The two types: bare infinitives and full infinitives. So what are bare infinitive and what are full infinitive? The difference you must know. So bare infinitive are actually main verbs. Bare infinitives are what? Main verbs. Main verbs used in single form. It is actually main verbs which are used as single form. Single form means only one form. Okay. If you need first let me discuss both, then I will give some examples also. Full infinitive are actually different, it is used for different purpose. It is used as subject or object or adverb or adjective. So you can just see here the full infinitive has many forms, that's why we call it full infinitive. It is used in many ways, that's why full infinitives have many roles. So when it comes to bare infinitive, get some example. I do work hard. I do like you. So these are the example of bare infinitive. You can see do is a bare infinitive verb which is used for single sense or for single purpose only, whereas full infinitive have many forms. So first of all note this one, then I will give some example of full infinitives also. So I was full infinitive. So full infinitive, get some example. When it used as subject for learning fast is a good habit. So you can see here learning is what? Subject. So verb is used as subject. Another example. Used as object. Ram practiced to play well. Ram practiced to play well. Here practiced is using as object. Here verb is used as object. Another example, when it can be used as adjective. It is a matter of concern. ये सोचने की बात है. So you can say here verb is used as adjective. So this was the different forms of full infinitives. So this chapter is completed. Make your notes very well, and in the next class I will discuss your next chapter. Thank you, class.